Okay.
Beautiful, Bob. The title of Bob's speech, it's all about switching your perspective. It's all about switching your perspective. Bob Mole.
I blew it. I was in Paris at the big birthday bash of 4-year-old Toby. And I had forgotten the one thing his grandmother Peggy asked me to bring. One of those sparkling birthday candles. Just as I was feeling guilty for spoiling the party, I noticed something that switched my perspective. Something that happens once every hour on the Eiffel Tower. The lights were twinkling. Look, Toby, it's your super duper Eiffel candle. Who's saved? We all sang happy birthday. Then 10 seconds before the light show ended, I told Toby, go ahead, blow it out. On his third big puff, the lights went out. The kids all cheered, and Toby basked in the glory of his new superhero power. Dear old Peggy came over. Bob, you sure have a way with children. I can't wait till you have ones of your own. In fact, I'd always looked forward to becoming a father one day. But after I celebrated my 60th birthday still single, I woke up to a difficult, tricky dilemma. At my age, how was I ever going to find any woman who'd still have babies and still have me? I joke, but the truth is, I blew it. My dream of having kids faded away. I gave up. It was depressing to admit. Life was passing me by. Contest master, ladies and gentlemen, have you ever felt life was passing you by? Opportunities were passing you by? Other people were getting ahead? Did you ever feel like whining about it? I did. Why me? Peggy explained I just needed to switch my perspective to new possibilities. Look, Bob, there's something even better than having children. Having grandchildren. If I were you, I would just start right off with the grandchildren. I don't think that's possible. Sure it is. Adoption. Well, I'm too old to adopt. I'm too single to adopt. And no one in their right mind is going to let me adopt. Who's talking about adopting? I'm saying put yourself up for adoption. Well, why not? Just switch perspective. So, I put myself up for adoption by finding a family missing a grandfather on supergrandparents.com. This is all true. And it worked. I picked them, they picked me, win-win. And what a family I got. Oh yes. I am going to show you the pictures. Valerie and Stefano. The parents. And these are their kids. All 7 of them, ranging in age from 18 months to 18 years. Wow. It's an instant way for me to make up for lost time. In a single afternoon, I'm a grandfather dealing with everything from diapers and dolls to dating and driving lessons. I spoil the kids, create exciting pandemonium, and go home. make it home last Christmas Eve because the kids insisted that I stay over and wait for Santa Claus. Little Sasha led me into the living room. Hanging from the mantel were 10 red stockings. Look, that one says, Grandpa Bob. Just below was another touching scene. Their modest home didn't have a fireplace, so Valerie had made her own from this huge old cardboard box. On it she painted red bricks and a blazing fire. It gave off no heat, yet it warmed my heart. My new family has transformed my life. I'm not saying it's better than having kids, but it is better than whining about not having them. You ever whine about things you don't have? More money? More time? John, more chocolate? Think of one thing you wish you could turn from whine to win-win. All it takes is a little imagination to switch your perspective. And you'll never have to say, I blew it. Just switch. Like turning the Eiffel Tower into the world's largest birthday candle. Like Valerie did, transforming an old cardboard box into a heartwarming fireplace. Like Peggy did, switching me from children I never had to grandchildren who will always have me. And just like you can do, will you switch your perspective from frustration over what you don't have to a vision of what you could have instead? If you will switch your perspective, you'll open a whole new world of possibility. Contest master.